What up, everybody? Demo Aurelius. Been cleaning out the bird cage, getting some stuff, getting ready to go back in the house. I'm about to take my stands, my monitor stands, my bass traps, and some stuff. Rock wool. I've been airing it out because we've had rain, and the rain is gone. We've got snow on the mountains out there. So it started raining a couple of days ago. It's Wednesday, so it was like probably Monday. Anyhow, doing a little looking here, looking there. I saw the other day when I was out, I had to do something. We had the full set. Well, one of them is different, but yeah, these are the wheels I still had on the side from Jenny, my Mazda3 Gen 3. So anyhow, yeah, I can pop them on and push them around, put some air in those tires. Cinder block, I thought I had another one. It's probably somewhere else around, probably in the back. I don't know. Found half a piece, so if I had to have them on the side, I got them on the side and to go for the front. I'm going to have to get a couple of those 4x4s probably, or some other something put up under here, so I'm gonna have to end up dropping the subframe, which I really didn't want to do, the complete with the diff. Been looking for information to drop it without having to drop the diff, because I didn't want to have to pull the nuts off the axles and everything and this, that, and the other. I mean, I could leave it all together, but I just want to drop it to get that one bolt. I don't have anything to cut it off. I could go get an angle grinder and, this, that, and the other, chop all that off and be done with it. But I wanted to drop it so I could look at any damage that's possibly there, because that 1.5 inches probably being in instead of flush is, I want to see where that's at. Because that little, where are you at? Right there. Where the jack stands at. It's closed compared to there. So yeah, we want to check where all that stuff is at. So, a neighbor's dog died last night. Jericho, the German Shepherd, or Mahmoud, I don't know what it was. Anyhow, he's gone, unfortunately. I did another video. I did about 8 videos before this, but the video I'm on now is basically a touch up on what's going on. It's been cold as hell. It's 51. It was 41 degrees this morning. It was 51 when I came out. Now it's about 58, 57, and it's cooling down. It's about 3:30ish, or going on 4. It's the clouds, the Simpson clouds. Anyhow, yeah. Last video I updated. It was going to rain. I was checking all that down there. I put the jack up so I can get tension off of the bolt, which I took some tension off of it, so it's still stuck in there. I couldn't get it to come out anymore. So I was going to beat up on some of that and was looking for that information. Dropping the subframe, but I don't want to drop the diff. And that same day when I was doing this, I read up on article I was looking forward to, and something that was just like, oh yes, finally, this is something that I've been wanting, something I've been needing, but I'm just going to wait and see, because I got to read up. I don't want to give any effed up wrong news. And I see in this YouTube industry that you got to be the first one to get out whatever you read, and even if it's wrong, me being dyslexic, I don't want to get anything wrong and misquote or miss this, that, and the other. I'm not trying to offend nobody, so I watched quite a few videos this morning about it. Read some things on it on the interwebs, on their website. But the steam machine, I've been playing a set of Corsa on my Macs for the past 4 years, 5 years, 4.5 years. This year I haven't had much luck with it because Microsoft decided to kill Windows 10 support, and they did something to my version, or it stopped working right. So now I can't play a set of Corsa. I haven't done anything wrong with it. I haven't changed anything, but yoo-hoo, thank you, Microsoft, and this is why I will never buy anything from you guys ever again, computer-wise or console-wise. And I've said that over 10 years ago. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and either buy a used gaming PC, but with this Steam machine, this might be the thing that fixes that. But with that, it had me wondering and thinking, what's it going to do about, how's it going to work with our peripherals? Pedals, wheels. Are we going to have to use individual this, that, and the other? Will it support the stuff? Or is it going to have to go for all the hub? Or is it going to be like the Moza, Thrustmaster, Forza, Fanatic / Fanatec, however you pronounce it? How's it going to take those? Are we going to put everything into the base like it's, console? So with that, it has me wondering. Also, because I was thinking about getting a PlayStation VR next year, beginning of the year. But then again, if I got the Steam machine, if it works and everything, how is the support for using like the PlayStation VR instead of VR2, instead of using their their frame? They have their Steam frame, I guess is what it's called. So till we find out about that, I'm holding on to my reservations. Be reading up on some more because it's interesting. Because I've got a lot of games on Epic because hey, they give you free games. But I've bought a couple of games, I bought Hogwarts Legacy. I beat it already. I'm still playing it on PlayStation 5, but I haven't really been playing it. I've been driving on Gran Turismo. My nephew's been coming over from time to time. My youngest nephew, my sister's son. And he's playing God of War on my PlayStation 5 because I picked up where I left off, and I killed one of the Valkyries, and he killed all of them. He got to the Queen Valkyrie and killed her for me, and I had to record it and his expression. And I'm a post it. I'll let you watch him beat it, and then I'll post a video of him. I might have to start editing. I've been saying that for I don't know how long, but I'm gonna have to start editing, so that might get posted. But yeah, how's that going to help? Are we going to be able to use PlayStation controllers, Xbox controllers? I'm not an Xbox fan. I'm not an Xbox controller fan. But only reason why I have an Xbox controller is because I was given the Xbox One. I've had like 3 Xbox 360s, and they all freaking died. And I think I have 1 or 2 of them, but the last one I had stopped working correctly. I think I might have gave that one away. I don't know. No, I think I still have it. Hard drive died on it, and the drawers stopped coming in and out. And then I have another one that dies within 4 minutes of turning it on. So, it is what it is. But that one was given to me. The other ones I spent money on. I like PlayStation controllers. They're easier to hold, and they're not too much of a weird... Look at him. He's gone. Shelby, leave that damn rabbit alone. He's probably one of the damn things that's been going in there pissing as well. How are our controllers going to work? Do we have to use that damn Steam control? Because there's going to be a different charge. You get the thing home and you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to play. I got this old Xbox controller because I was playing on PC and it don't work. Will it work? Because, I want to play a set of Corsa again. And they're going to have a set of Corsa Evo. That would be supported right about now. We're still waiting for a PlayStation version. So, you see where I'm getting at. How are these things going to work? Would the PlayStation VR be able to work on there, or would you have to use a Steam frame, or would you have to use something like a Meta or whatever? How is it going to work? Because it's got a digital out, the display port, and they also have a HDMI port. So you won't really be able to get to use triples or the 4 screens how some people do. I just want to run VR. And that's all I wanted to do on PC. So that's why none of my stuff is elaborate. I just wanted to run VR. And that's the thing that pissed me off about Gran Turismo 7. Why couldn't we get VR with our PlayStation 4? We've already it was already able to be used on Gran Turismo Sport. Even if it was just single player and you're not able to use it on this, that, and the other. Just maybe probably the license test, and that was it. And solo runs like we were doing on Gran Turismo Sport. I didn't need to play the whole game, but, they locked us behind a $400 to $500 paywall just to use the VR option on Gran Turismo. So, 7. So, those are the things that I'm looking out for because, I would have waited to the PlayStation 6 or finding out about this. I would have been buying this instead of my PlayStation 5 because my PlayStation 4 still plays everything that I've bought, basically. Or every game that I have is still able to be played on PlayStation 4. I might have picked up 1 or 2 games as PlayStation 5 spec. I don't know. Anyhow, yeah. But yeah, besides the Steam stuff, I also saw last week, and I wanted to get more information on it, and it was a few weeks ago when it was, SimNet Pro, or SimNet, they have an e-brake now. And I was looking at that, and, they were saying it's, what was this? I forgot what the guy's name is. It's Sim Racing something. It's like I think like a bullseye, but, I don't know. I watched the channel quite a few times, but I'm in America, so me calling him foreigner is kind of bad. He's somewhere, I believe, in the Europe, so it's foreign to us. Okay? Anyway, he's in foreign nation. He's done a lot of good. He's done a lot of good reviews. One of the few sim racers that I watch, or their reviews actually matter to me. So, yeah, they've got an e-brake. I'm still waiting to get my pedals, so it's either going to be pedals or it's going to be this e-brake, but they're both console compatible. You got to make sure you guys got to do the drivers and set up everything via PC. So, yeah, we're going to be taking off these fenders. We'll be tossing on the wheels. We'll be putting it up in the front so I can get to the tie rods. I can start doing the suspension bushings. If I have to drop this whole diff and these damn arms I'm going to have to I'll just have to do my bushings as well. Because I'll get another drill bit and just drill out some of them damn bushings and set them bastards on fire. Beat the hell out of them with something. I'll get it done. I'd rather get the stuff machined. But hey, if I got to, I'll do it, and I'll figure out about pressing them in. Even if I have to ask Mr. Chris if I can use his part of his shop. I don't like asking people for nothing. They see me trying to do this, that, and the other. They ask me what's going on and tell them what's going on, and they offer to help, which I'm blessed by that. So you all have a good day. Drink some water, wash your hands, cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Wash your hands when you come out the bathroom, nasty some bitches. I've seen quite a few people come out the bathroom, they ain't washed their hands, and just came out of the stall, wiping their ass, you hear them farting and all these. Yeah, wash your hands. Drink you some water. Be nice people. Or at least keep calm and don't say nothing until somebody pisses you off. Don't be a complete asshat, because if you want to be a complete asshat, when people start treating you like that, then it's karma. Let's say in the words of the Sugar Free, be good or be good at it. One good deed a week. Peace.